M0FXB Hamtech, welcome to my channel. QUANSHENG dock and the universal radio controller. Just going to show you how to configure the audio in settings. If you look here, it's working correct now. Go into settings, bottom cog here. I've selected at the top microphone AIOC, and the bottom it says NVIDIA, but that's actually the speakers on my PC. So that's my settings. And note that I have not ticked enable pass-through. That is unticked, as advised by Marcus at Nick Shaw from QUANSHENG dock. And remember, I'm just learning here in front of you. If you want the real experts to help you, then contact the developers. But anyway, we've got the universal controller connected with 2 pins to my UVK5 there, and to the front right of the universal radio controller. The switch is clicked over at the top there to HT for handheld, and on the left you've got 2.5 jack just here going to the top 2.5 pin of the UVK5, and on the right the bottom one. So that's all configured correctly. Now what you want to do is open up your control panel, which I've got here. Okay, and to find it, just go into your search bar and just type control panel. It will take you straight to it, and you'll see their control panel. So we've got ours there. Then go in sound. See sound here? Go across to manage audio devices. And I'm just going to show you what I've done, because it seems like everything is different every time I reboot my computer. But let's just show you what I've done. Now I've got a dedicated microphone as advised just for the dock, so I plugged it into my audio microphone input into my PC, and I right click and I renamed it. I went properties and I renamed it. How did I do that? Properties, I can't see how, oh there is that right in front of me. Microphone for dock, there you are. I renamed it. Then I went to the listen section, and I ticked the listen to this device, and I selected speakers AIOC, and that has worked for me with the universal radio controller. Okay, click OK, and then further down you've got the microphone here, and it says AIOC audio. So I went there, right click, properties. You have to do it twice on microphone, that's just the way it is. And I went to listen, and in this one, in the listen, I ticked the box. I selected my speakers on my PC. I know they're called NVIDIA, but these are speakers on my PC. And I applied. Okay, and of course you can adjust levels to get it perfect. I did have to crank it up a bit so my audio wasn't too quiet. So, we just play around until you think it's working okay. If you get feedback, then go back. Same goes for the other one, properties, levels, and look, quite high there. I had to go to get the audio to sound better on the microphone that I talk into. So you're sort of setting up 2 microphone settings. It is confusing, but we'll just test it now. If we go to my HubNet checking, I'm looking at the DigiPi at the moment, by the way. If I go to audio test, so this is an echo provided by HubNet thanks to G7 RPG. And then you untick the transmit button here, so you want to unlock it basically. So there's tick and there's lock. The tick means you can speak, and then you click the PTT, and everything else works, by the way. The channel editor, I can read my radio, and I'm using the the box here. Okay, I'm using the black box here. It's the Universal Radio Controller by G1 LRO, by the way, and all the links are in the description. But look, I can read and write, I can change frequencies, I can do my analyzer and all, play around with that, which I always find great fun, waterfall, and I can exit that as well. I can use XVFO if I want, like so, and choose my memory channels. It's so much to play with here. So let's just go back to see the way it's resized itself. You just go like this. Look, you see that on the right hand corner. You can do this, which is fun. Just drag it. So let's just do that test. So we're just going to push the PTT, M0 FXB test. Grab the little microphone that I made. 1 2 test. Let's see if we can just connect back into that. It looks like it's logged me out of the test room. So I just go back to my window there and go audio test. So I'm listening to the speakers via the PC. Remember, I have not ticked the enable pass-through box. Let's try it. M0FXB, test, test, test.
Playback.
Let's try a bit. I'll talk a bit closer to the microphone this time. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo, test.
Playback.
Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo.
So you can see it works. I could even try and have a contact, but they will say my audio is bad. So all I do is go connect to HubNet. Oh, there's people talking. So when you're in this mode, I've noticed that the volume doesn't work. It's only when you click pass through that it does. But you can see it's working great. If you still can use the UV5R cable, but you're not going to get transmit and receive audio. You're going to, so anyway, thanks for watching my YouTube channel setup video there for the audio QUANSHENG dock and the universal radio controller, and I've made another video on the AIOC device that looks like this. This is the AIOC device, and this is the controller here. G1 LRO firmware upgrades easily done on that site. Just put it into Google, G1 LRO, and they do sell them in the USA as well. Bye for now.